I've been a little quiet here this last week, and I want to share why. Some of you might have noticed that over the last couple of years, I've been trying to visit a little place in Connecticut called Orange quite a lot. I was going to visit my Aunt Janie, my mother's sister, who has lived here almost her entire life. I grew up coming to Orange, and it feels a little bit like home to me. If you follow me on that other app, you'll already know that unfortunately Aunt Janie passed away earlier this week. She was 78 years old, and she's finally at peace. She's back with her sister, my mother. They've been apart for far too long. I imagine they're having some wine, sharing a laugh and a hug, and Aunt Janie is telling my mom everything she's missed in the last 24 years. This past week was extremely difficult, and it still is. I think I'm still in the denial phase of grief, but I'm also in the spontaneously cry in public phase too. I spent a good part of my week in Orange, Connecticut before the funeral. The day I got there, the weather was beautiful, and I took the opportunity to drive around to my favorite places. Aunt Janie and I used to get in the car and drive around and look at our favorite houses. We would talk about which ones we liked and which ones we didn't. She would tell me which ones she felt were upkept well and which ones weren't. I don't know when I'll make it back to Orange. I did this final drive with Aunt Janie in my heart, and that's where Orange, Connecticut will always be for me.